is Eula, and today we're gonna read the the new book and the new stories. And the name of the new stories is Magic Trias Merlin Mission Book, Merlin Mission. Oh yes, Merlin Mission Book 17, A Crazy Day with Cobras. And today we're gonna start reading at chapter 1, A Terrible Mistake, and the end of reading at chapter 2, okay? Now, already read this one book with a lot of stories, and now here we go. And first you can read is the Magic Trias Merlin Mission Book 17, A Crazy Day with Cobras. Start at chapter 1, A Terrible Mistake. The weather is getting warmer, said Jack. He and Annie are walking home from school under cloudiness. May sky, a warm breeze blew through the leaves on the newly green trees. I love it, said Annie. It makes me feel like something good going to happen. Something good already happened, said Jack. My teacher finally gave back my story today. The one about our adventures in Treehouse? Asked Annie. Yep, she said I have a fantastic imagination, said Annie. Oh, said Jack. Great, said Annie. And she loved your drawings for a story too, said Jack. She said you're really talented. That's nice, said Annie. Maybe she loved the sparkles pens I've used. The one thing she didn't love is the type of I choose, said Annie. She said it's hard to read because it was too fancy. I really like the curly type, said Annie. Me too, said Jack. But it's no big deal. She still gave me an A+. Oh, wow, good, said Annie. As they have reached the end of the frosty woods, a gust of the wind shook the branches, and Jack's baseball cap half flew off. He grabbed his cap from the sidewalk. The wind blew harder. What's happening? Said Annie. Suddenly 2 figures have rushed out of the woods. Their dark cloaks have flashed behind them as they hurried toward Jack and Annie. Teddy, said Annie. Kathleen, said Jack. The red-haired teenage boy and the beautiful girl with the dark wavy hair ran to Jack and Annie and hugged them. You must come with us to the tree house, said Kathleen. Hurry. Why, what's up? said Jack. We'll explain when we get there, said Teddy. He and Kathleen have started back to the woods. As Jack and Annie have raced after them, sunlight has slanted through the lofty treetops. Soon they have all came to the tallest oak. Up, up, cried Teddy. One by one, Teddy and Kathleen and Annie, Jack and Annie scrambled up the rope ladder and climbed into the magic treehouse. And when they are all inside, Jack, Teddy, I have a sigh. My friends were displayed. Need your help, he said. What's wrong? Said Annie. We've made a terrible mistake, said Kathleen. No, it's me, just me, said Teddy. I made the mistake. What did you do? Said Jack. I've turned Penny into the stone statue, said Teddy. Penny? Said Annie. A statue? Oh no, said Jack. He loved the little orphan penguin that he and Annie have found on their adventures. Penny have helped save Merlin's life. That's an accident, said Kathleen. It was fudity, said Teddy. We're in Morgan's library and I'm looking for the spells in the books. Morgan have forbidden to try any spells on our own, but I dissuaded when I found the simple one that turns into the stone. And I thought I'd just give In a quickly try, I turned an apple, a go bit of water, and writing quill all to the stone. Teddy was pointed to the walking stick by the door where we're cleaning the words into the spell, said Kathleen. And just as he finished, Penny wondered, and the spell hit her? Oh, and now she got a stone statue, Teddy said miserably. That's terrible, said Annie. Well, can't you just ask Merlin or Morgan to use their magic to bring Penny back to life? Asked Jack. Oh, no, they must never learn anything about this. If they do, Teddy shook his head and looked away. Merlin and Morgan are both an alien of a veritable maid, said Kathleen. As they discovered that Teddy was done, we fear Merlin will banish him from the kingdom. Really? Said Annie. Yes, Merlin will be injured, said Annie. Not injured, said Kathleen. Teddy was very hurt of our kingdom. Penny is very hurt of our kingdom. Us all love her very much. Me too, said Jack. He thought about Penguin's fuzzy hat and funny way she peeped, and the way she loved us and trusted everyone. The good news is that we have found a reminder that tells us how to whisper the stone spell, said Kathleen, and she had known from her clock. The bad news is that write in an ancient language, said Teddy. I've only have translated 8 lines so far. Kathleen had read from the note. Ye say that ye wish your spell will be whispered, for things ye must be found. And here is the first, in the shape of a rose, and an emerald stone that unicorn your uncovers of the heart who's alone. And the emerald sponge shaped like rose, said Jack. It looked like a note from Kathleen, and look at it. Oh, that's what you have to find first? Yes, only we have to spend our time is trying to translate the rest of the spell before Merlin and Morgan return, said Kathleen. So we need you and Annie to look for the emerald rose. Got it, said Annie. Where do we look? Asked Annie. We have done some research, said Teddy, and we think you should go back almost 400 years to visit the great moles of India. Great moles? Said Annie. They are the emperors who have ruled India's Moor Empire, said Teddy, and then they have the largest collection of the various skins and all the world. And the stone cutters cut many of the jewels to the shape of the leaves and flowers, said Kathleen. Perfect, said Annie. Our research says often gave the drips into the various gems into the visiting ambassadors, said Teddy. You have to pretend to ambassadors. Oh, and I'm afraid, Annie, that you will just have to pretend to be a boy again, said Kathleen. And Merlin, the other girls are not allowed to show their faces in public. No problem, I'm getting used to it, said Annie. Wait, even if the Annie's boy is probably not going to believe that we're ambassadors, said Teddy. Oh, said Jack. Teddy and Kathleen gave each of them blank looks. I do not know why not, said Teddy. Well, I meant we do not really know very much about ambassadors. They're people in our visit other countries and respect their own country, said Jack. Splendid, said Teddy. So that's what you'll do. You'll respect the frog crate for 100 years ago. Except the ambassadors are usually grown up, said Jack. Oh well, I suppose you must find. Just do the best you can, said Kathleen. Perhaps this will help you, said Teddy. If you have a knowledge, you will see in order. He reached out to his clock and pulled out a book. And we thought perhaps some of the magic might help too, said Kathleen. If you find yourselves into the danger, she reached out your clock again and then pulled out a tiny blue bottle, potion to make you very small. Oh wow, great, said Annie. Very small, said Jack. He remembered how their friends in orchestra had been made of tiny fairies of iron. He remembered that he had been afraid it might do happen them too. All kinds of ordinary things could seem huge and scary. He thought, how long would they stay small? He asked. It depends how many sips you take, said Kathleen, giving to the bottle to Jack. One sleep will make you small over 10 minutes. 2 or 20, 3 for 30, and so on. Thanks, he said, and he put the bottle and down to remind him his backpack. Go now, said Teddy. Find the emerald rose while we try to tell rent to the rest of us now. Spell. Well, we do our best, said Annie. Thank you, said Kathleen. When you need 3, just think a penny. We will, said Jack. He took a deep breath and pointed to the cover of the research book. I wish I could go there. And Annie waved Teddy and Kathleen. See you later, she said. And the wind started to blow, the tree started to spin, it spun faster and faster, and everything was still absolutely still. Now it's chapter 2, the Red Fort. And tomorrow we're going to start reading in chapter 2, Red Fort. And the Anna reading in chapter 3. Oh yes, the Anna reading in chapter 3. And now, did you have fun? You lost English country will come back with some of these books, but not this story because it might be new chapter to read, okay? And now please download my YouTube if you like my YouTube. And bye-bye, everybody. Have a nice day. Bye.